What do I think about Chris Watts' new confession? We all know who Chris Watts is. This piece of shit killed his family, two beautiful young girls, his wife that was pregnant, and the piece of shit blamed his wife and said that was why he killed his wife. Just a straight coward ass, punk ass motherfucker. So we know this. And while he was in prison, he was caught trying to sell some underwear and Vaseline and some weird shit going on in there. Like I always say, first they extort you for your true crime memorabilia. And that's what he got caught doing in the beginning. He had that pressure put on him. His family had that pressure put on him. So he was in a cell giving underwear and all types of other weird shit for them to give to the weirdos that think these people are cool and sell their memorabilia. But like I said in the last video, all that shit is coming to an end. Nobody is lining up to interview you. So the warden doesn't have to always keep the prison in top shape and make sure all the problem inmates are locked away and you're tuckly safed in at night. Now the sharks are circling their prey. Like I said in the other video, my friend said he's getting more attacked, poisoned, piss thrown on him, jizz thrown on him, shit thrown on him. And people aren't caring as much. So he's doing everything he can do. And what does he do? He says, oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all, the girl that I was dating, why I killed my entire family, knew all about it. I told her I killed my pregnant wife, and she said, oh, just go ahead and kill the rest of them. Now, this is coming from a coward who already killed his entire family and tried to blame his wife. I know a lot of people believe that the woman he was dating, the mistress, has something to do with it or knew something about it. But don't you see, regardless of what it is that you believe or don't believe, to me personally, he already lied about the shit. He already killed his own kids, tried to blame his wife, and then now is trying to make it all over another woman. Right there, you're a straight coward. The reality in my mind is you killed your family because you were too scared to get a divorce. You couldn't handle the pressure. And instead of just being a man and going your separate ways, you're a demonic, weak piece of shit. And you killed innocent people that were your blood. And now you know nobody wants your merchandise. Nobody wants to interview you. And now you're not safe anymore. It's happened to all of them. Billy Chamarmar. It took like 10, 15, 20 years. Killed 20 women. Murdered him in a cell in Texas. Jeffrey Dahmer. Dude got beat to death. The I-5 serial killer. Killed in prison. And a lot of these people, you're like, who? Because, like Mike Jones, who? Because they were from a different time and a different generation. Especially when there wasn't social media and it wasn't so easy to get to the world. Ted Bundy was tortured in prison in Florida's death row. Anybody that's been in Florida Department of Corrections knows what's happened to that man. Obviously, some might be exaggerated, but he even talks about it. And like I say in most videos, time doesn't exist, only opportunity. So, of course, Chris Watts, knowing that, motherfuckers are going to kill you. I mean, just knowing you killed two innocent little girls and your pregnant wife can make a man that's already angry, already just filled with rage and anger that will never see daylight, or a guy that's got 3 years left to do, just filled with so much rage. Or there could be other reasons behind it. So what does he do? Oh, I'm gonna go tell them that she knew and get more media coverage. But people don't even give a fuck, because at the end of the day, you did it. All resources have been exhausted. So what do? You blame a woman again for your problem. But this time, nobody even gave a fuck. People might have posted about it or talked about it, but it's kind of ironic. It's kind of ironic that a man who killed his two kids, his pregnant wife, blamed his pregnant wife, waits until people know that he is getting humiliated, and it's only just a matter of time until shit hits the fan. You go and blame another woman for your problem. Yet, you're living in a world where it's nothing but savage men. You're at a prison where the worst of the worst are there. So your biggest fear is to be tortured and feel just an ounce of fear like those little girls felt, and your wife and, the baby probably felt from her mother that was being killed by you. But these aren't little kids or a pregnant woman that you're scared of. These are grown men that do not appreciate that, Christopher. So you can keep running with whatever you're running with, but people die. Family members die of old age and sickness. People forget. They don't care. So you waited long enough to get extorted, and nobody wants your fucking memorabilia no more. Organizations only want one thing with you, and that's to cut your throat. So what's next? What's gonna happen next? You gonna blame your mother, or is she still getting extorted? And all they can do is keep trying to alert the media because they know that's the only way to keep you safe in that prison. Protective custody is basically where they would keep a cow before they get slaughtered. That cow thinks he's living the dream life, eating good, living good on that pasture, and then bang! That's all you are, Christopher. So you can keep blaming women for all your problems in life. And when that door opens, you have to blame a man, yourself, you coward. Stay out, stay free, us.